God keep our...
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Lowry. From deep. Achua with a rebound. Butler against Barnes. Pass to Achua. Up top, Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length. Boy, when it comes to Precious Achiuwa, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Adebayo, the open look. For 3, Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Pocket 4. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. The 3. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Butler. Offensive rebound. Heat. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Right side, Butler. Releases. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Achua. Siakam finds Van Vliet. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. For 3, Lowry. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Down low. Pass to Oladipo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Hero. Adebayo from long range. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The 3. Van Vliet misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Oladipo on the wing. Shoots over Siakam. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Heat foul, Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. First game
and the
foul.
free throw, no good.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Siakam outside. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here. Achua set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Van Vliet, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oladipo outside, pass to Adebayo. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. And he's going for the lob. Achua with the dunk.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leans from outside. Hero, the pass to Butler. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Heat foul. Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. Second team
Van
foul.
Vliet, no good on the free throw.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
From downtown, Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo up top. It's all tied in Toronto. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Victor Oladipo is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Anunoby following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Barnes against Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
On the break. Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His second personal
That'll
foul.
belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And again, the Heat missing. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And stolen by Adebayo. Achua with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oladipo finds Lowry. Back to Oladipo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Oladipo's gotten his first points in this one. And And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Hero. Oladipo's got space. Cashes it in from 11 feet. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, how about the ability to work off the basketball for a point guard? Victor Oladipo in the catch and shoot. Okay.
Right side Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Over Lowry. Van Vliet misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He gets it in there.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Barnes with it. Picked up by Lowry. And then Siakam with the jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Lowry outside. Off target with the 3. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Achua. Takes the 3. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Butler. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lowry finds Butler. Anunoby against Lowry. From behind the arc. They get it back. Adebayo. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Adebayo's got 6 points.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has
All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Raptors, 12. The Heat, 16. Fans, put your hands together and get out for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Chris Boucher out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Porter in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Here's Flynn. Goes back up. Porter, the pass to Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Hero, no good. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Here's Flynn. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Heat with the lead. Hero on the wing. Lowry outside. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Flynn. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Oladipo, right side. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Oladipo's got 7 points.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
Pass to Boucher. To the middle. Here's Birch. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Raptors foul. Chris Boucher. That's his first personal foul.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Butler. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Trent. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Into the lane. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
To the left wing. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. Siakam, no good. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Hero, no good. Toronto trailing. Oh, got a piece of it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Young, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anunoby.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And the basket by Trent.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Lowry against Trent from the high post. And there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, that jump shooting ability, one of the keys to their offense. Between his passing and his scoring, Lowry is so hard to guard.
Now here's Trent. There's 37 seconds left in the third. They grab their own miss. Boucher passes to Birch. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. That one falls. Young's got his first points of the game.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Young against Butler. Hero for 3. Porter pulls it in. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Butler. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat leading by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the go.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And here's Lowry. And there's the drive. That one off the back iron and out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Trent. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
For his size, Kyle Lowry is as good a finisher at the rim as you'll find, and they're not going to give him a free run to the cup.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pass to Achua. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Here's Achua. Back to Barnes. And stolen by Adebayo. And they're running. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
The shot's good.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
And for Toronto, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Pass to Siakam. Now Achua. Good D by Adebayo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Achua with a steal. And an Obi for three. Rebound by the Heat. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now. Butler's got space. Again, the Heat misses. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Achua. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hero, the pass to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Takes a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now Van Vliet. To the inside. Oh, they need this. Here's Achua. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Again, the Heat misses. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And Siakam with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. It's Adebayo with the drive. Pass to Lowry. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Butler. Going inside. Hero outside. This one for 3.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
OG Anunoby with the assist.
Butler against Barnes. Oladipo left side. Clock at 6. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Who poked away, and he recovers it. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Lowry. Oladipo outside. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. And all right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. 4 out.
similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good point. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now, here's Oladipo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Misses from close range. Ball stolen. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And just about a minute into the first quarter. The shot will not fall. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto Sunday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well. And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Hero. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Brogdon outside. Outside Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's team? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Brown against Butler. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Hero. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
The kick out to Tatum. And another miss by Boston. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Stolen by Brogdon. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams is he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Butler. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler up top. Clock at 6. Passes it to Hero. Three-pointer. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Brown outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. For 3. A new 14 for Boston. He'd have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Nice shot by Smart. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics. 1:02 left in the first. They need this one. Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What commitment from Butler there, not letting the defense keep him from getting his shot.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. The pass to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Fires top of the key. No good there. And Miami the other way now. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Lowry has the open look. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Both good from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Smart against Lowry. Smart passes to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Miami. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Coming out on the board.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Lowry drives in, 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Outside, Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler against Brown. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Lowry. It's Oladipo on the wing. Takes it inside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Hero passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. Now guarded by Smart. Can't complete the alley-oop. Celtics trail by 5. For 3, Brogdon. It's deflected. Pass to Smart. Here's Brown. Spins. With the drive. And Brown throws it down.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Lowry against Smart. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Williams with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brogdon against Hero. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball. Foul goal.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat. Free throw good, Lowry. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" to 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Back to Smart. Tatum on the wing. To the middle. Another steal. Adebayo against Tatum. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Outside to Brogdon. Over Butler. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Hero. And Oladipo pulls it down. Miami leading by 6. Butler on the wing. 32 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Williams. It's tipped. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Lowry passes to Butler from downtown. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. And it's a 9-point Miami lead. Tatum dishes to Smart. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. Butler passes to Oladipo. With 1 on the clock, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with putting on a show for everyone with that.
Thank you, David. And whoop.
Miami Heat, 23. The Celtics, 12.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Vincent. We've got Duncan Robinson. Max Strus is out there with Vincent. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Pritchard. Feeds to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Strus. There's the pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. The Celtics go the other way with it. Here's Pritchard. Out to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Robinson against Gallinari. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Williams passes to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Robinson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Robinson's got his first 2 points. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Celtics.
Gallinari surveying the D. Horford in the post. He's defended by Yurtseven. Tries yet again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he could still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
Vincent off target from three-point range. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Deep 2 from Robinson. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Williams. Horford with the rebound. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Jovic over to the left wing. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Outside, White. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. A nice shot by Gallinari.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Boston grabs the miss.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Rebound, Boston. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams with a clean look. Out to Gallinari. Here's the 3. That's Gallinari again missing. Miami leading by 4. Robinson drives in. Jovic. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pritchard passes to White.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White. Gallinari is out there with Horford. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Tatum against Oladipo. They get it back. Outside for Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Celtics with the lead. Brogdon looking around. He feeds it to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Outside, Smart. Goes back up. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hero passes to Lowry. Tatum against Butler. Tatum kicks to Brown. Outside to Brogdon. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Williams in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 9 points for Tyler Hero.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Oladipo against Brown. Brogdon kicks to Brown. Over Lowry. And it's Brown missing. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Oh, we can't get it to go.
And all the skill used on that crossover. You might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Hero from long range. That's good. Best at number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Butler kicks it out to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Miami. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. White is checked in for Boston. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instructions for the guys during the timeout. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top.
Thank you, David. Neither team here in the 4th generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Shoots. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside, Smart. Brown dishes to Smart. Launches it. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by Brown.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Outside Hero for the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
That's the end of the game.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Joining us for tonight's game.
for NBA. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So the Raptors starting five. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, small forward. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And here's VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Barnes with it. Back to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Here's Achua. Williams grabs the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Kick out to Brown. He takes it in. Got a hand on it. Outside Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. VanVleet outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
What agility from Fred VanVleet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. And yep, it's good.
Excellent mechanics on Derek's shot. He looks good letting it fly at any range.
Pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Here's Siakam. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. And here's Achua over Williams. The kick out to VanVleet. Here's Siakam. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Brown passes to Tatum. Stolen by Siakam. Achua with it. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Siakam. VanVleet on the wing. It's Barnes on the wing. Kicks it out to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Siakam again missing for Boston. They've gone 1 for 3 so far. White, the pass to Brown. Back to White. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
VanVleet, the pass to Achua. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Got a piece of it. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Boston. It's Barnes on the wing. To the paint. It's stolen by Smart. In transition, here they come. Here's Tatum. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside White. White with a screen on Barnes. Barnes against Brown. Smart for three. Siakam pulls down the board. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Van Vliet. The Celtics making their last shot. Over Smart. Van Vliet misses. The Celtics with the lead. Outside White. Tatum against Siakam. Shoots from 14. Again, Boston.
And with his incredible height and high release, and Tatum, he usually gets his jumper off pretty cleanly.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Siakam outside. Barnes with a screen on Tatum. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Brown finds Tatum. Brown, a screen on Siakam. Here's Tatum. Oh, my goodness.
That's out. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Van Vliet on the wing. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. And stolen by Williams. Brown inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Tatum gets the bucket.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Celtics. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Now here's Tatum. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Trent against Smart. And they get it. Smart grabs a miss. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. White, the pass to Brown. And Young pulls it down.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
They get the rebound. Murch. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Left side, Brown. Porter against White. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the second. White against Porter. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Celtics. Smart for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Trent. Outside Porter. The kick out to Young. Back to Porter. Over Williams. Porter's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 11.
The Celtics, 21. The Raptors, 8.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From deep. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. It's tipped. Here's Siakam. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Siakam. Left side, Brogdon. Out to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Offensive board. Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua passes to VanVleet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact. But Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to Horford. Launches it. 6 to shoot. He can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Toronto. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. Van Vliet with a deep three. Rebounded by Brogdon.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. And the goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Quick thinking on defense from Scotty Barnes. What a nice play.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Second chance shot. Horford for three. Fires in the triple. Horford's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet with it. From deep. Horford pulls it in. Pass to Pritchard. Takes it inside. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Now here's Barnes. Now Siakam. No one near him. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Right side, Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Shoots over Anunoby, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And here's Trent. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Trent's got his second basket of the game.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Outside Gallinari. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Trent, the pass to Birch. Boucher against Tatum. Trent outside. From behind the arc. Rebound Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Stolen by Young. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's stolen by Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Tatum.
Man, the defender really went after this.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. fast break points can win you ball games.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Smart against Trent. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession. White with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And Williams punches it home.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Trent against Smart. Trent, the pass to Porter. Out to the wing. Here's Boucher for three. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Tatum. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Smart with the ball. Van Vliet covering. White against Anunoby. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. White with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Siakam pass to Achua. And here's Van Vliet. Fires the three. Leaps for it. And they recover it. To the inside. Here's Achua. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Siakam, pass to Achua. And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. It's Brown on the wing. There's Tatum with the three. They get it back.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Smart passes to Tatum. Williams from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. White, the pass to Brown. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
So we see the Celtics get, thanks, Alec, great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the 3 off target.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Lowry. Shoots over VanVleet. Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
I felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Siakam passes to Achua. Lets the 3 fly. And Siakam is good for 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. Here's Achua. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami. And certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Here is Lowry. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Shoots over VanVleet. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Toronto now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Barnes passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Hands it from downtown.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler, spots the open man, tack up an assist.
Barnes outside. Siakam outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
VanVleet outside. Siakam misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Adebayo. And there's the pass to Lowry. Barnes against Adebayo. Good D by Barnes.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And here is Butler following Fred VanVleet's three. Lowry's shot is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
VanVleet passes to Achua. Comes up empty down low. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. It's tipped. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
VanVleet wide open. And the Raptors hit again from deep. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Raptors out in front.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, they've got Gary Trent. Khem Birch is out there with Young. Then it's Porter. And it's Banton in at the 3. Trent finds Birch. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
With your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in.
For your Miami Heat Dancer.
Up top, Hero, guarded by Porter. Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porter passes to Trent. Back to Porter. Trent against Lowry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. 5 on the clock. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Trent passes to Porter. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Young outside. Fires the 3. Trent kicks to Birch. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat trail by 4. The Heat have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
There's the triple. Oladipo. And Oladipo stays with it.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Lowry against Trent. That's tipped. Miami grabs the miss. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Trent passes to Young. Back to Trent. A floater, and yes, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 3. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
Now the Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. From 18 feet away, 6 to shoot. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Snatched up. Achua kicks to Barnes. The drive by Siakam. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Inside. The kick out to Oladipo. Over in the corner, Hero. For the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. For Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3, and that close to the final.
Here's Hero. Kicks to Butler. No good. That would have tied it. Raptors with the lead. Achua, the pass to Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. Siakam with it.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Miami Heat, 22. The Raptors, 24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Baxter's is out there with Vincent. Then it's Yurchevich. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. Siakam passes to Achua. Van Vliet outside. No good on the 3. Miami trailing. It's Oladipo on the wing, covered by Barnes. Here's Vincent. The kick out to Oladipo. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Poked away. Shoots the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Barnes. Siakam inside. He's defended by Yurtseven. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Oladipo outside. Pass to Vincent. And stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Barnes has got 7 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Personal foul. Raptors substitution.
Raptors leading by 4.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
And here's Trent outside. They get the rebound. Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher finds Trent. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Heat trail by 5. 1:53 left here in the 3rd quarter. Gets an open look and hits.
And how's that? Poor move, the killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Trent. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Vincent, defended by Trent. Outside Robinson. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Birch. Back to Trent. Down low. Birch the pass to Trent to the inside. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Vincent, defended by Trent. The pass to Strus. Passes it to Vincent. A second chance effort. Good saving. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Young kicks to Trent. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
A putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The
previous play is under review.
Again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the... And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center, locking down the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Victor Oladipo.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. Butler against Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire. Just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Toronto leading by 5. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Hero. Pass to Lowry. Oladipo with a screen on Van Vliet. Butler in the corner. And he finishes nicely on the way. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Siakam passes to Achua. And the shot goes in. And it's 7 points for Precious Achua.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Butler, no good. Raptors leading by 5. Siakam with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Timeout called for the Heat. I want to see you get loud. Here comes the T-shirt.
Here's Savini's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
Noise for your Miami Heat dancers. Now in the game, Omer
Siakam outside. Great tee that time from Adebayo. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Pascal Siakam, 1st personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Here's Butler. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Achua in the corner. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Looking to get back on track here. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Now the pass to Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
And Barnes sends it back. They recover it. Butler on the wing. Covered by Achua. And stolen by Barnes. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Raptors leading by 5. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Yurtsevin passes to Butler. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Achua. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all sugar.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. White against Hero. On the wing, Tatum. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Smart outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to White. Here's the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Butler against Brown. Butler with the bucket.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Williams passes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. From outside, off the mark. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Adebayo, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The kick to Tatum. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Now here's Lowry. And again, the Heat missing. Tatum with it. Picked up by Lowry. Williams passes to Brown. And the Celtics another three.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Pass to Martin. Here's Butler. And the layup is good. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Brown. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. White, the pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. It's Brown on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Hero outside. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Here's Tatum. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Lets it go. Smart passes to Tatum. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Lowry. And here's Brown for three. Stolen by Adebayo. And there's the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Outside Tatum. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Brown for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 6.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Hero right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Brown off the drive. The kick out to White. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Williams in at center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. 2 on the clock. Smart passes it to Tatum. Hammers the lob through.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Here's Smart, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Norris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Tatum against Martin. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. On the take. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Martin misses. The Celtics with the lead. For the finish. And finished off by Tatum.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Lowry finds Martin. That 3's off the mark. The Celtics have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Smart outside. Drives to the hoop. It's Brown on the wing. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Adebayo can't get it to drop. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Outside White. Smart with the ball. Second chance effort, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line. When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
And again, the Heat missing. Hero against Tatum. Smart left side. White on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Williams passes to Tatum. Adebayo with the rejection. Hero on the wing. Defended by Smart. Will it go? Martin with the bucket. The defensive player of the year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
And here's Brown for three, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Butler up top, defended by Brown. Butler can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. White drives in. Smart outside. Tatum finds Smart. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
On the wing, Tatum. He got it off in time. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how
23. The Heat, 20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Brogdon against Hero. Outside for Gallinari. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Here's Lowry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Lowry brings the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Horford pulls it in. It's a close game here in Boston. Gallinari inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And Horford gets it to go.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That one is off. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50-40-90 season back in 2019.
Well, that 50-40-90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Just 5 to shoot. Hero, the pass to Martin. For 3. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Gallinari. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. Adebayo's got 8.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Gallinari with a screen on Hero. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Pritchard. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one right for the taking.
Williams against Butler. Here's Martin with the teardrop. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. It's Martin on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Boston ball.
Here's Pritchard. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Right side, Brogdon. Pass to Horford. 4 on the clock. Here's Williams. From the arc. With the clock winding down. A good look from Gallinari. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Lowry drives in. Misses off the right iron.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Gallinari. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. How about on Martin?
Well, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Hero for 3. Lays out, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, up by 9. And time for a short break. Stay right.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop him.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Butler against Brown. Martin, the pass to Hero. Off target from 3-point range. The Celtics shooting the ball at 48% so far. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside White. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Lowry. Martin outside. Hero on the wing. Martin with a screen on White. 6 to shoot. Hero. Tatum with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. With the step back. White, the pass to Tatum. Wing shot on the way. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. And both free throws good for Adebayo. The Celtics with the lead. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Tatum inside. He's against Martin. Stolen. Now Lowry. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Nice D from Tatum. Hero against White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Butler on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Butler, pass to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. Adebayo's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Outside Tatum. Now here's Smart. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Lowry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Always been a fearlessness to Kyle Lowry's game. Gets the defender committed, draws the foul. Nicely done.
Both free throws good from Lowry. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Smart. 1:43 left in the game. 5 to shoot. he gets it back. Outside White. Off target from outside. Miami trailing. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Butler finds Martin. Butler against Brown. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jason Tatum.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Outside, Brown. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the game. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Out to White. Launches a three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Austin's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Pass to Siakam. Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Shakes him. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good on the three. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And one thing that stands out about the Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor. What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Achua finds Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Tatum. He can't hit that time. Good D by Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Oh, the lob is Smart. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And what I like about Smart's development, he has more shots at his disposal now, more ways to score.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Anunoby against White. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Anunoby against White. Just 4 to shoot. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another basket for Boston.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Tatum finds Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Siakam inside the three-point line. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. And stolen by Achua. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum with a screen on Van Vliet. Smart. Off target with his three. Raptors trail by 6. Passes it to Achua. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The shot's good from Achua.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low. Smart finds Brown. Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Van Vliet. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Inside, Achua.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Round with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Takes a step back. White, good. White's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Van Vliet against Smart. Achua kicks to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. Siakam for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tatum. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Barnes against Brown. The pass to Tatum. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Siakam. Williams with the block, and they're able to recover. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Over Smart. And the shot is long. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And finished off by Williams.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
The drive by Siakam. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 12. White down low, covered by Achua. And it's White missing.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Stolen by Smart. Williams kicks to Brown. Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown missing. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Anunoby will go to the free throw line. That one on White. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Out to White. 5 to shoot. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Achua. And here is Anunoby. White covering. Nobody near Barnes. Drills it from outside. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Smart. Shoots over Van Vliet. Boston, no good that time either. Oh, Anunoby in position. And a close game so far.
The Raptors 19, the Celtics 20.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Celtics, you've got Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Horford. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Now, here is Gallinari. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Trent. Horford with the screen on Trent. Horford in the post. Horford by Birch.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Trent outside. Gallinari with the steal. Williams passes to Pritchard. Gallinari outside. Williams with a clean look. The second effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Young left side. Pass to Trent. Williams with the steal. Gallinari surveying the D. To the wing right side. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Porter with the steal. Passes it to Birch. And stolen by Horford. Porter against Gallinari. Crosses over. And Gallinari throws it down.
You using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
To the left wing, Boucher passes to Birch. Trent outside. Power down with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. Brogdon a screen on Trent. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off for the lead. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The free throw drops for Trent. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The pass to Porter. Trent outside. The tray. The offensive rebound. Birch the pass to Porter. Young with no one around. And that one is stuffed right through.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outside to Brogdon. Here's Pritchard, defended by Trent. Gallinari on the wing. Pocket 2. Fires the 3. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Boucher against Gallinari. Left side, Porter. Young, right side. Here's Birch. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Gallinari. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Back to Trent. From past the arc. Horford with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Raptors leading by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 5. Don't count. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Tatum looking around.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, leading by 5. Brown outside. And stolen by Siakam. To the middle. It's deflected. And they're pushing it up. There's the lob to the hoop. Tatum against Van Vliet. Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
He has to open. Now Siakam. On the 3 off target. Inside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the second free throw.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Brown inside, covered by Van Vliet. Tatum against Siakam. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, Tatum in position. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet outside. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Outside, White. The 3 from Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And here is Siakam. Looking to get it going. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
It's Brown on the win. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Smart misses. Raptors leading by 4. Van Vliet outside. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Pass it. 58 seconds left in the 4th. Doesn't go for it. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Now Siakam. Van Vliet outside. From outside off the mark. On offense, here are the Celtics. Oh, Tatum in position. And stolen by Siakam. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Siakam with it. So it's Toronto winning this one. Probably